people, welcome to Marriage is a Scam with a cherry on top. Men are really going to feel scammed. I don't even know where to start. No, I don't have a message from anyone. Nobody has asked a question. I just want to clarify something. African women don't apologize. That's our topic today. African women don't apologize. African wives, even worse, they don't apologize. So, guys, before you start feeling scammed, I just want to show you how they apologize. Tuna apologize na vitendo, si maneno. Now, I kept forgetting to ask all the virgins in the house, karibuni sana. So why am I calling you a virgin? Anybody who is watching this podcast for the very first time, you are a virgin. First, I want to explain to you, why is my podcast called Marriage is a Scam with a cherry on top? And I'm a marriage crusader. Because there's too much negativity, too much talk, negative talk about marriages. Everybody feels scammed. And yes, there are those who are scammed, but majority of the people, it's because they don't know how to cut a good deal. That's why you feel scammed. They don't know how to compromise. That's why you feel scammed. They don't know how to communicate. Yeah, like today, what I'm about to clarify. African wives don't apologize. Don't feel scammed. This is how they apologize. First of all, I had to talk to so many women to ask them, how do you apologize? There's one who says, my husband is always looking for money. This guy is a spendthrift. He's always looking for money. You know, for some reason, he has so many sources of income, but he's always looking for money. So when I mess up, and which so many African wives do, we mess up. Let's just agree, ladies, we mess up. I hope you don't have one of those husbands who you have to say it. Whatever it is you do, it doesn't count. Or you could have one like mine. He takes the bribe. So how you apologize? How you bribing? This lady says, I just sought him out. I know he's been saying what he says. Oh, I need money for this, I need money for that. So those days when I've really messed him up big time. Guess how I apologize? I go to my chama, borrow money, and just come home casually asking, ulikuwa umesema eti nini unataka kufanya? Oh, he pays it back, but that particular time, he is in a fix. He needs money. You give it to him cash, no interest. He will accept your apology. I don't think it's the best way, but it's an apology nevertheless. Sometimes this is how your wife apologizes. Many households, many marriages are struggling with mother-in-laws. Let me be precise. Many wives struggle with mother-in-law. Collision. Me, I don't answer. Maybe we should do a whole episode on mother-in-law. There's so much competition between mother-in-laws and wives. Guys, don't you understand? You're not competing. You're not after the same things. You should complement each other. But if you're one of those people who struggle with your mother-in-law, keep watching Marriage is a Scam with a cherry on top. So there's this lady who says, I am always, to me, my husband is a mommy's boy. And not in a bad way. But he is the apple of his mother's eye. And the mother and I have similar personalities. We don't see eye to eye. So we are always in conflict. We are always not in a very good space. So for me to actually, one of the ways I apologize to my husband, when she was struggling and her daughters are all over the place, they're busy. So what did I do? I took it upon myself. make peace or put our differences aside, and I step in a big way. Before I realized, my husband even forgot what it was we were fighting for. It brought us close together. And I'm going to give you the cherry on top, of course, kama kawaida, towards the end. How else? Wives are always fighting or arguing or disagreeing with these me and the boys. Some men love their friends' companies. And it's recommended. I'm one of those people who recommend that. But there are so many wives who struggled with that. And some wives with good reasons. His boys are very bad company. Yeah? Most of the time, you know, these guys are not up to any good, and maybe a few of them are not married. They keep changing women. So you're thinking, if my husband hangs out with these friends, it's just a matter of time. Although he's a grown-up, hello, he should be able to make his own decision. But so many women struggle. So there's a lady who says, I actually remind him of his upcoming boys out. You know, they go wherever it is. If it's football, I encourage him. And when he comes home, I am the sweetest. Usually when he comes home, I'm up in arms. Or I'm sulky. You know, I don't even want him to touch me. But my way of apologizing is allowing him to have time with his boys. And many times, guess what normally happens? I don't call him. Apparently, she calls frantically. Ladies, don't you have a life? She's always on the phone. Whatever you coming, you say you're going to be here. If the guys decide to club hop, it's a problem. You have something to hide. The guy has no space. But our way of apologizing, give him space. See, they know these things. Let him go with his boys. When he comes, you even stay up waiting for him. And this Mombasa Raha first class. Guys, accept that as our apology. Because we agreed, African wives don't apologize. We just give you gestures, or we let you get away with murder. We allow you to do what we always struggle with as a way of us making peace. Yeah? Remember, I haven't mentioned makeup sex. To me, when it comes to women, it doesn't. You know, maybe in this case it will, but that's the story for another day. Okay? What else? How else do African wives apologize? Oh my goodness. That whole month, if not week, you'll be spoiled with food. Good food. Your favorite food. You know? You will even be asked when you're leaving in the morning, what do you want to have for dinner? And when you come, there's an array. There's a whole buffet. You know, for you. Please accept that as our apology. We cook up a storm. We even serve you things we normally don't do. We don't force you to eat vegetables. Why would a full-grown man be forced to eat vegetables? Don't you know they're good for you? Anyway. Yeah? We cook what you like. It's our way to apologize. Please accept that, because it comes from deep down our hearts. We just don't want to say it. Or maybe it's meaningless to say it. Can we just do it and show you how sorry we are? Okay? Something else. This is so classic. I was avoiding to make this number one. She goes to bed butt naked. She conveniently forgets to wear her undergarments, her underwear. And that all night, she's going to be rubbing her supporting documents all over your Mr. Victor. We can always bank on that as African wives. Mr. Victor has a mind of its own. So, the rubbing which is going to take place, whether you like it or not, and that's how the makeup sex comes in. I can just imagine you saying no because you're too upset. But that time, she steals you so well. You just have to have the makeup sex and accept our apology. My favorite part. This is when the lady is on a mission. You will be sexed up. I'm telling you, sex overboard. And majority of the women do this. And I'm not talking about ordinary sex. Can I remind you, or can I let you in on a secret? Guys, did you know women have 3 forms of sex? Oh yes, they do. You think it's one and the same? No. Especially if it's a woman who sat in my class. She has 3 forms of sex. She has sex with you, she makes love to you, and she plays it. And she knows when to do what. Trust me, the minute you even look at her in that way, she knows this is what I'm going to have. To have sex is the normal one. Ile haibambi, the one I'm obliged. I'm doing it as my duty. I don't feel it. You're my husband. You need it. Let's get it over with. Kifo cha mende, rabbit style, woye, nyambura style, as in she's not with it. She is not participating. She's just there. And the making love is the soul, I'm telling you, emotions. That one. But playing it sex, the apologies. Because it's intentional. Okay? She plans for it. This week, you will be sexed like 5 times to just show how sorry you are. I'm telling you, if she's the kind, she will even have her stripper pole up. She will drop it like it's hot. She will tease. If you're in the bedroom, dressed up, going to work, she's gonna come butt naked, dropping things and picking them and showing you everything. Kitu ile utaona ni roho tu ndani. But if you can see the heart through Miss Victoria, I'm telling you this particular week, you will. That's how women apologize. African women don't say sorry. So is it important to you? This I'd like to hear from you guys. Is the word I'm sorry so important to you, or you will take whichever styles I've listed? It's up to you. All you have to do is just communicate to your spouse. Guys, marriage is not a scam. If your wife keeps screwing up and keeps giving you money, keeps befriending you, keeps all these other ways I have said, take it. Because at the end of the day, we are married to each other. I hope for the longest one. And if it's hard for her to say sorry, because some of us don't say sorry because it lost meaning. I grew up people throwing this sorry word all over the place. It didn't mean anything. They're right back in a week or so doing exactly the same thing. To me, sorry lost its meaning. I want to see you're sorry. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it. Then I realized I am not the only one. Majority of our African wives, they show they are sorry. They don't say it. Karibu sana to my podcast and my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. The name is Marriage is a Scam with a Cherry on Top. I hope you enjoyed your cherry on top tonight. My name is Getrude Mungai. I'm a lifestyle designer on sex and relationships. Follow me, people. Better yet, subscribe. Then you follow me in all my social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and come to Tetezo Shop. We have so much for you. Thank you and God bless you. Mwah.